Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Pharaoh the guy always on the motherfucking job. I got fired. Let's talk. Real talk. Doing the little night edition, man. You know, I really don't, I ain't figuring it out. But it's that time again. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe to this shit. Don't miss out on this shit. Yeah, man. Today, nigga, you feel me? You know, niggas been in the news for the regular old shit. Diddy. But what I do want to talk about is what's not in the news, along with Diddy. You feel me? J-Lo. You feel me? It's a lot of them because that run in that circle. Let me say that run in that circle. And they've been protected for so long. I mean, you just look at these motherfuckers that's being put underneath the spotlight, so to speak, right? Like right now. You feel me? You got victims and you got motherfucking victimizers all in the same boat. But my thing is, everybody like, oh, you know, Jay-Z ain't talking to this nigga Diddy since the shit jumped off and all that. I mean, nigga, that's how niggas get down in the hood anyway. Like, nigga, you got a case, nigga, you hot, nigga crash on, nigga, they know your spots, they know your homies. Like, so it'd be like, really it'd be like, you know, they don't want you around, nigga. Like, straight up. Like, nigga don't want you around. Nigga, you hot, you burning the spot. So, why even have a nigga like that around? So, that's, you know, Jay-Z, to me, Jay-Z mixed the street shit with the police shit. And I don't condone that. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever he can't do to get to work his way, he run and do some police shit. He been doing police shit for the longest. But fuck about the pedophile shit. You feel me? Jay-Z, like, you know, we talk about, oh, Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. But why these motherfuckers ain't here, you know, talking about when he was fucking Foxy Brown when she was 15, 16. Everybody siding on that like niggas forgot. Like, you feel me? Niggas forgot when that nigga got Rihanna when she was 14, 15. Niggas forgot, nigga, he was fucking with Aaliyah in 15. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all these young bitches. You feel me? And, you know, from the experience of seeing why these young girls, you know what I'm saying, do what they do, it's all over for the fame that lives in the glam box around, you know. These motherfuckers ran in the same circle. And it's fucked up to say that even DMX was fucking Aaliyah. And you know that bit over there. Like, you know what I mean? I know niggas, but I mean, let's be real. These niggas on the East Coast be getting caught for fucking with minors all the time. They get caught fucking with minors all the time. So it's like, to what extent do you really, like, what kind of leeway do you give these New York niggas? You feel me? They be doing zesty ass shit, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Then they always hating on the West. Like, that's another thing. Like, you feel me? For niggas to be hating on niggas and what they do, I mean, it's like, nigga, don't throw a rock if you live in a glass house. Like, nigga, you talking about niggas that gang bang, oh, this nigga doing this nigga doing that. You feel me? But Y'all niggas over there fucking little kids and shit. Motherfuckers might be like, oh, Pharaoh, you know, you Muslim, you know, the Prophet Muhammad, you know, the laws of the land, in Muslim countries. But you forget what the Prophet Muhammad and Allah says. They say, peace be upon him, peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad. He says that in the Hadith, he says, follow the lands of the law. Follow the laws of the land. And in the Quran, it says that. So, you know, even though we may think like, okay, you know, this what it is, this, you know what I'm saying? But you go down to Utah and try to fuck that little 14, 15-year-old girl and marry her and see what really be happening. Now, if that's what they doing and they allowing that over there, that's what they doing. But, you know, and that's another thing that motherfuckers got. I know it's going to sound fucked up. Niggas going to be tripping, but, you know, really before you even really get mad at these niggas, like, even with that nigga R. Kelly, like, even with R. Kelly, everybody could be mad at that nigga, this, and that. But in Chicago, you can marry a bitch when she 15. That's the laws of the land. It ain't statutory rape. So, you know, other states have rules and regulations like, you know, you 18, you become a man, you got sex at 18, drink at 21. But some other states, nigga, it's like, okay, you can drink at 21, but you can fuck at 14. So it's like, you know, you trying to obey the laws of the land, but then the land says you can fuck a bitch 15 years old. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be checking out, like pulling up to the high school and like, oh, my future wife. Like, nah, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing none of that. You know, I'm gonna find me a wholesome hood rat that's, you know what I'm saying, above age, and we gonna work it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break her back in. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, also with these pedophiles and with this, you know what I'm saying, fucking on younger girls. It's also like, it's just not, oh, she could be able to have sex right now, but it's also, if that's the laws of the land, especially for Muslims, you can't just get a female, underage female, if that's the laws of the land, and do her wrong. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat her like she is a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just leave that there because, you feel me? I don't want to get misconstrued. I don't have them governors, them senators, them city assembly women and men. Them niggas need to change them laws. Like, straight up, they need to change them laws. Like, because, you know, you won't allow motherfuckers to have no loopholes. And it's just like, look where these motherfuckers live at. And you will see, like, you feel me, what's really going on. These motherfuckers is always going out the country, going to this island, having a party on that island. And to me, it's just like, hey, nigga, there's some freaky shit going on. Some pedophile shit. You know, it's just like, you know, the ones that move around in this realm, that fuck around in that realm, they all buddies. They all buddies. So if a nigga was kicking it with, you know, the diddler all the time, it's just like, all right, I see this nigga this nigga Gene Deal. Gene Deal goes on. What is that? Cam Capone. And he says that he saw Diddy telling his mother, didn't I tell you, or shut the fuck up, didn't I tell you don't get in my motherfucking business, some shit like that, right? He said he got at Diddy, like, nigga, don't ever talk to your mama like that, nigga, I'll beat your ass, or nigga, some shit like that. But my thing, like, was, where was you, nigga? when this nigga was raping these bitches, putting that, putting that whatever it was, they was ecstasy, nigga, whatever they was putting in the drinks, where was you at? Telling the bitches, hey, don't be drinking that shit. I'm telling that nigga, I'll beat your ass. See, these niggas get to a certain level when they think they become untouchable. What that nigga Rick Ross say? Drop Molly in her champagne and she ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that and she ain't even know it. Dirty motherfucker. And I'm not saying like, nigga, that was no underage bitch he was talking about. Nigga, it could have been an older bitch, but still, nigga, you getting this bitch highly underneath the influence to fuck with you. What type of nigga is you? But that's the type of shit that niggas do though. So, you gotta ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? Is these the type of motherfuckers that you choose to be giving your money to and going to their shows? Is these the motherfuckers you want to sit up here and be like, oh yeah, nigga, and debate, oh, this nigga's the greatest and all this and all that. Like every time I hear a nigga defend Jay-Z, oh, this nigga the greatest and this nigga this and this nigga that, it just makes me think about how cool y'all niggas is. Y'all gotta be cool with pedophilia. Any motherfucker that know a motherfucker is out here raping bitches, sexually assaulting women, nigga putting shit in people's drinks, like motherfuckers, and they doing it, you just as guilty. So you just as guilty. Like it's just it amazes me because it's just like all these motherfuckers coming out. Oh, Diddy this, Diddy that. Oh, he a monster. Da 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 da. This nigga Clint Eastwood let niggas fuck 10-year-old little girls in his house. Nigga, who the nigga is, and nigga, the white nigga that married a 14-year-old. This is what Hollywood is. And you gotta like, you sit back and you ask yourself, like, we sit up here, we be like, oh, the transgenders have hold on. I mean, Diddy being, in the industry for so long. This dude been in the industry for so long. And, we know that the nigga had motherfuckers doing all type of shit, raping men, you know what I'm saying, getting them in compromising positions. And I'm serious when I ask the question, like, nigga, did that nigga rape the nigga Biggie? Did he do some sexual shit to Biggie? Because, like, from the looks of it, Diddy ain't had no friends. Like, he never really, like, you was a friend for an advantage. And that's how I see Puff Daddy and what he going through. But then it's the mental awareness. Not even that. Like victims victimize victims. And what I mean by that is like it's a ripple effect. It started out with one pebble, one person being raped, sexually assaulted, robbed. Right now, there's two sides of the mental equation to that because the victimizer, the suspect, he like, oh, I can get away with this. So what he does is, in his mind, I can get away with it. I'm gonna keep doing it. The victim, in his mind, they regret shit. You know what I'm saying? Anger, depression. And then somewhere down the line, that leads to them victimizing somebody else in the same manner or even worse. You know, a lot of these serial killers was abused by their mother, you know, that was killing women. So when it came down to it, the correlation of him killing women is because his mom treated him bad and he loved his mom and he didn't want to kill her. So he go out and find women that look like his mom and kill them. Diddy, somewhere down the line, was sexually assaulted. Motherfuckers is not talking about that. I'm not taking nothing away from this nigga or I'm not giving nothing to this nigga. You feel me? And what I say by I'm not taking away from what he did. And I'm not giving him nothing. I'm not giving him a way out. Somewhere down the line, niggas don't, you feel me? Niggas don't think like that. But somewhere down the line, that nigga was raped. And he was sexually assaulted. Nigga, you feel me? What does this nigga R. Kelly say? Oh, my older sister did that to me, so I did it to somebody else. Nah. Okay. It's that time again to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe to this shit. Don't miss out on this shit. I'm just kicking, you know what I'm saying, some shit around. Because Diddy in a real shitty situation. He knee deep in shit. Shit done really happen. The shit hit the fan. The shit cracked off. Like, he in the world of shit. He got a shitload of problems. You feel me? I mean, R. Kelly said that, you know what I'm saying, his sister did it to him, so he did it. That's why he thought it was cool. And I mean, then more than likely, she probably did. He probably not lying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He probably not lying. But at what age do you, even if you don't get caught, right? Now I'm saying this is what makes it so bad. Because, and this is what makes me hate you motherfuckers. And I'm gonna say hate because, like, it's like this, my nigga. You got away with it. All right, cool. You did what you did. Allah gonna get you. But then when you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, then you finally get caught decades later, it's like, bro, like any nigga right now, they think that this nigga been raping niggas and raping bitches for decades. Cause he has. I mean, Cameron, even though he do the show with Mace, right? Cameron said that he went to go pick Mace up just when he was living with Diddy. Cameron say, I go in the nigga house, like, you feel me, woochie woo woo. He like, I go in the bathroom. He said, I go in the bathroom. He see a dildo on the bathroom. So he asked Mace, like, what's up with the joint in the bathroom? Mace like, oh, that's old boy joint. You know, he be having a gang of bitches in and out of here. But Cameron like, but nigga, that's your bathroom. So it's just like, maybe that nigga had something on Mace, or maybe that was the beginning. Maybe at them time about cameras and shit like that. Maybe for certain niggas, like, but you know, certain niggas fish scale like that. You know, I can't put it past that nigga that, you know, I can't say every nigga that was on Bad Boy he raped, or, but he raped in some type of way though. You know what I'm saying? Pause. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was business wise or sexually, that nigga Diddy was raping them niggas. And nigga 112, Total, Mary J, Biggie, G Dep, Black Rob, Loon, like, God damn. Listen, this is why, you know what I'm saying, like, all this gay shit that they be having going on now, it's a mental situation. You know, they going through something, they victimizing themselves over and over again in their mind because they don't have nobody to vent to. They don't have nobody to talk to. That's what happens with a lot of people that get victimized. And I mean, in that way, you know what I'm saying? You see it all the time. Like, you know, they just think, they like, all right, I know I was young. Like, you ask these niggas, like, man, I'm not gang of these niggas, like, bro, like, what make you want to be gay, especially these new gay motherfuckers? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, sagging niggas, gang banging, like, nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? And then it come out, like, nigga, they was touched as a kid. They got touched as a kid, and instead of somebody telling them, like, you know, you don't know what sex is at this point, you just know it felt good. But that's what it's made for, but not from no man. Motherfuckers be like, oh, you liked it? Oh, my son say he liked it. My daughter say they like it, so that's what they gonna do. And nigga, they hell with that. Nigga, if I know what the fuck they like, nigga, them niggas like to eat paint. The fuck you talking about? But motherfuckers that don't check it and just let it run amok, you know what I'm saying? Also, this nigga, you know, this nigga Puffy was traumatized in a whole different way. You know, this nigga daddy was a rat. You know, this nigga daddy was a drug, you know what I'm saying? Working with the peoples, you know what I'm saying? And they found out, you feel me? And nigga, what? They parked that boy. Nigga, what? You ratting? It was a nigga that was holding the casket, one of the pallbearers. Hey, no, that's crazy. So just imagine as a child, you coming up in the dream, you seeing these niggas, oh nigga, this my Uncle Ronnie, nigga, this my cousin Woochie Woo, nigga, this my daddy homie. And then the next thing you know, one of the niggas that you thought was your uncle or your daddy pal done smoked your daddy for being a rat, nigga. So this nigga probably grow up with all type of hatred for a real nigga. You feel me? Yo daddy in the game. Yo punk ass don't even understand that when you in the game and you rap, that type of shit happened to you. And so this nigga probably was traumatized, grew up like, man, these niggas killed my daddy. I'm gonna get these niggas back. And nigga, that's why a lot of the real niggas, even like the Locks, he was, nigga, I'm talking, this nigga was literally business-wise raping the shit out of all the members on Bad Boy. Like niggas talk about Suge. Oh my God. Oh my God. You feel me? That's the real one. That's the real talk. You feel me? And that's the crazy part because niggas want to talk about Suge, and it's like, you know, all right, yeah, that nigga it was shit that was said about, you feel me, Suge, that he had them booty bandits come running up in niggas and all that shit. Yeah, but like you niggas is over there, like, and then almost every artist that the nigga ended up was fucking business wise, Suge. I'm talking about Suge. The nigga, all the niggas that Suge was nigga back breaking nigga business wise, them niggas end up coming out on a larger scale. The only one that really didn't, you know what I'm saying, is Tupac because he lost his life. So, but that nigga corrupt, even though that nigga's that nigga's fucked up, alcoholic, you know what I'm saying? And that's another reason, like, it's mental awareness, bro. It's shit that, like, niggas don't really sit up here and try to help niggas. Niggas be like, instead of being like, you know, all corrupt, you know, I'm a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I heard the nigga went to, I can't really say that because I heard the nigga went to a rehab and shit. So, but Suge Knight versus nigga P. Diddy. I mean, P. Diddy the worst. I mean, you know, this nigga was like literally nigga booty bandit and niggas. Like throwing parties. You feel me? I mean, which was a smart move. I mean, if you take out what this nigga was doing, I mean, not even really take out what he was doing. Like the devil gonna do what the devil gonna do. But if you look at it as a, like, you feel me, a nigga that despise a lot of niggas, you feel me? Oh, nigga, you want the money? You want the Grammys? You want this? You want that? What you gonna do for it? And all these stories coming out about this nigga, the father from Carl Winslow, the father of Family Matters. The nigga say allegedly, nigga, the nigga going there and the nigga Puffy nigga pounding the nigga cheeks like Meek Mill. It's weird, bro, because damn, I don't even think about my shit either. Let me see something real quick. I don't even know. I don't even. Man. My shit broke right here. know if my speaker working. No, I can't. But I'll find out though. I'll find out. I think it's working. But yeah, I mean, just on some keeping it a buck. That nigga never could. That nigga could never shine on that nigga. Hell no. Personally, though, um, it's wild because like niggas want that fame so hard, like that niggas running that back door, and then it's just like like how can a nigga respect you niggas? Like nigga for him and all that, nigga, you done gave up your rear end. But Suge is another nigga. You feel me? The nigga that you feel me? How could I say it? Looked up to the street niggas. Like they liked him, but he couldn't beat him. They didn't really accept that nigga like that. Like he wanted to be around, but nigga, he was a football player. Like I think working with the police, so probably was another nigga that was probably mentally abused. You know what I'm saying? Abused to where niggas always talk bad about him. You know what I'm saying? So he had like, a real hatred for niggas. So when niggas accepted it, he went full force. Just did Puffy. Like, and I wonder why this nigga should never said nothing about. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it wasn't as bad as it is now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because for like Suge, it wasn't bad. Niggas catch on. And when niggas catch on now, oh bro, it's a rap. It's a rap. But my thing is, you feel me? Niggas from New York act like they don't give a fuck though. I mean, they taking the young bitch down. They don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? 14, 15, nigga. At what point, even if the little bitch bad, get in the fucking nigga, get in the club, bitch, get at me. My kid, little mama, how old is you? Like, ooh, not looking. I'm like, you look younger than that. Bitch, like, oh, I'm 25. This how I knew, like, I started finding out, like, that was the favorite number for these little young bitches out here to, like, throw out. Like, you 25. So I'm like, all right, from the club, ooh. Nigga dancing, like, back then it wasn't as nasty as it is now. Like, all that nigga grabbing the bitch pussy and shit on the floor, like, nigga freak with the bitch and all that. So, nigga, like, man, hold on. Like, nigga, you feel me? Like, it's just, she didn't have that. Nigga, she wasn't dancing like the bitches, the wrong bitches dancing. I'm like, man, nigga, how old is you? Matter of fact, we was at a party. I don't even play like that. I don't even have daughters, but I got nieces. And it's just like, bro, even as a grown man, at some point, even if the bitch turn you on, you gotta be a grown man. You gotta be like, I'm cool, bro. Like little mama, like I'm straight. You feel me? Like now, I'm like 45, right? So I don't even like 25 is still like, But nigga, if I got low, nigga, 25 low, I'm going. Nigga, like it's just like I don't know, like 25 is just like that for me. Like that's how I look at it. But nigga, I'm like, hell nah, nigga. Like, nigga be at a function or something, see the little young bitch looking like, fuck. Like, as an older nigga, I'm not saying they ugly. I'm saying I wouldn't fuck them. That's what I am saying. Like, I'm just not fucking. I'm like, nigga, what? It's just, it's, it's just like, bro, like, the child is out of pocket, for one. Like all them little bitches in R. Kelly case, they all out of pocket. Like, where's your parents at whooping your ass? Like, you feel me? Like, nigga, my cousins and them, like, nigga, they used to get their ass whooped for being outside. So, you feel me? But, they still was part of the life. You feel me? I ain't saying there was no toss-ups and shit, but you feel me? And not all girls that hang out, but the ones that be around these niggas and they be trying to punch on these niggas and shit. Like, nigga, you a grown ass man, Jay-Z. Like, why is you fucking this 14-year-old? Nigga, you like 30 something. Fuck. DMX. You know what I mean? A couple of niggas think that shit cool. And I'm not saying it ain't no niggas over here on the West, but it's just not no rappers on the West that's like, because we don't like, I don't know. Just the niggas out here, they'll be on that shit like at all. That if they do it, they do it on their own time. To each his own until you get caught, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Until you get caught. And then that nigga brother, then our big brother come wilding down with his gang on your head. Then what? But and then it's just like a whole fucked up story, like shit like that. Like I remember hearing a story, you feel me, on the internet. You feel me? Jaguar White said that nigga to get Damien Dash back for stealing his bitch. Nigga, Jay-Z killed the bitch and made her put all that luggage on the plane. And it's just like, it's just like, to see the niggas now known for or capable of doing or been involved with, it's just like, the motherfucking stories ain't too far off, my nigga. Them stories ain't too far off. You know what I mean? Then, Snitch Drake, like, why Puffy ain't never tried a real nigga? Like, nigga, it's like, everybody knew that nigga was a sucker with money. And he could put money on him. And that's what, you know what I'm saying, he had the money to do. The nigga, you feel me? So it's even like with the Tupac situation, to say, you know, they say allegedly this nigga put $1 million on Pocket and wrote the check and all that. Like, this nigga be so coked out. I wanna doubt it. I mean, I wanna doubt it. Nigga making dumbass moves and you can see. And then Quincy Jones, you already know what Quincy Jones do. You know what I'm saying? Tupac even told niggas what Quincy Jones do. So it's like, you that the same motherfucker that put Will Smith, yeah, 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 that's what I'm finna do. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. That's why the niggas is homies. That niggas is so cool. Nigga, Diddy and Will Smith had to be Quincy Jones' boy toys. Had to be. That's who started passing the nigga Will Smith around. So you can't tell me if Diddy was doing this gay shit to niggas, he had to get the shit to that shit. Like you was, yeah. So I want to know how long it's gonna be because I wonder what year that was. Tupac gave that interview when he kept saying when he was saying Quincy Jones was trying to suck his dick and shit. Like I wonder what we all know. Like Tupac been gone for a hell of a long time. So this nigga was saying that about niggas back then. Two of the biggest names, one that started in television hip hop, which is Will Smith, and in the rap game, because we really didn't have a lot of rappers at that time, like, you know, really coming out. We started to, but then, you know, and hip hop is Quincy Jones. And if you remember in the Ray Charles movie, the nigga Quincy Jones he wasn't shit. And it was like, nigga Ray Charles, and I never heard nothing, nobody say, oh, you know, that was some bullshit, you feel me? But go back in the Ray Charles movie where Ray Charles catch the bus, I think it's to New York, and he going to see somebody, and the nigga try to get in the club. Quincy like, oh yeah, man, I brought him here to see what you woo. And the nigga like, man, nah, nigga, I ain't letting you in. He like, man, I gotta see the woo. The nigga like, yeah, he going, but you staying. Like, so it just made me think like Ray Charles had talent. Quincy Jones tried to piggyback off that. That's another motherfucker that probably just came through and just like despised motherfuckers and just did what it took, you feel me, in order to, you know what I'm saying, not on no Richard Pryor shit, popping Quaaludes, sniffing coke, and they get horny and they fucking get now. That was some different. I ain't never sniffed no coke that nigga made me want no shit like that, to do no shit like that. So it's just, nigga, you know, it's just what's in you is gonna come out you. That's how I feel. So, you know, more than Brando. You feel me? Quincy Jones, and this is my thing about Quincy Jones, you know, Oh yeah, who he was talking about? Richard Pryor being a homosexual and fucking men, or was it Marvin Gaye? He was talking bad. And my thing was like, nigga, how you know? Who was it that nigga was talking bad about? I was saying the nigga was gay. Man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back to that on my phone, so I'll turn it back home. But yeah, man, that's wild. That's wild. So Quincy Jones had to be the gatekeeper back then, and did real shit that probably really kept his mouth closed was Clarence Thomas. You feel me? The Godfather that was behind the scenes for everything black in entertainment, make sure they get good deals. They never talked about it, probably because he kept his mouth closed. You feel what I'm saying? Hey Siri, who did Quincy Jones say was gay after they passed? Richard Pryor, Marlon Brando were lovers. And there's only two things about right now, like both of y'all homosexuals, the male and the female, they only get married to save face, but they, love who they love. Like, uh, for Tupac to say Quincy Jones kept asking to suck his penis, it's weird, bro. It's weird. I don't think that nigga lying, and I don't think that nigga, and I know that Quincy Jones ain't lying that, and he probably hunched on Richard Pryor hunched on Marlon Brando because I remember at a comedy roast they had, I seen on TV. Um, they was all talking about some gay shit. Richard Pryor, man, who was the other nigga? He got the ball head. Damn, damn. I'm trying to think of his name. Hey Siri, who did the other black man? What is his name? Mm, 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 mm. So, uh, Paul Mooney. Yeah. And they kept saying Paul Mooney was the queen of the comedians, him, Richard Pryor, and there was somebody else black in that roast. But you feel me? This is the shit of how Hollywood, like you just trace that black gay shit in Hollywood shit, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Sex, drugs, and hip hop ain't no different from what the crackers do. The crackers is the ones that invented it. Oh, y'all want to get in on this? You gotta do this. So that's why Puffy and Puffy and Will Smith was so close, was cool. And that's why Will Smith, Diddy probably really loved that girl though. It's alleged that I just seen a video about this bitch, Jennifer Lopez, locking her husband Ben Affleck in the basement. It's alleged she locked this nigga in the basement because he was going to divorce her. And she, however true that is. But for her to be around this shit with Sean, that bitch is I mean, if I'm thinking the bitch is a key, I just had my lighter in my hand too, so I just seen what I did, and it just hit my brain. And I ain't no shout out nigga at all. That shit was the lighter was in this hand, and that's why I figured like that. But yeah, man, you know you got to be careful out here what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like you represent, like so. I don't want none of the motherfucking bullshit, the comments, none of that shit. So yeah, it goes all the way back to Quincy Jones. And Quincy Jones is the one that got to do that gay movie. The nigga said that they had Will going to London watching homosexual live gay porn and shit. Like what the fuck? Like he just, you know, that was into the nigga. I guess they told him nigga see things. Nigga, and that was like a nigga coming out like, hey, I'm super freaky bisexual, nigga. Like, I mean, it's crazy because like me, I got the mindset that it's like this. Now, how these kids is becoming gay now is the internet. Like the internet is now undertones and kids is catching them. And they think because they get in trouble, they need to express themselves. Oh, that's because I'm like this. That's why they do. Like kids, shit, they old. So, yeah, man. You know, for the alleged that Diddy and Will Smith, Jaden Smith, like that's crazy. And it's alleged that Puffy was on some shit like he loved to see what niggas would do for money. So like, is it Nigga, I give you the money and have your son watch, and I give you some more if you let me hunch the nigga. Or nigga, I give you more. You know, we just like the niggas is sick. Niggas is sick, bro. Like, like I'm laughing because how I'm saying it. Like, look, I'm laughing because of the way I'm saying it. But it's the weed, man. The weed. It's the weed, man. But yeah, that nigga Diddy a sick nigga, B. Like that nigga a sick nigga, man. But like nigga, it's weird. And then Jada, like that bitch, like they had to have some type of all the way, like nigga, the stories about him and Dwayne, nigga, like they gotta be true. Like how else do your wife, you feel me, go from this and be doing this and nigga, oh, she hitting, you feel me, she hitting, nigga, you know, she cheating on you with, you know, guys, girls, whatever. But then, nigga, what kind of nasty shit is she involved, nigga, to where she want to go hit her homosexual son boyfriend? Like, y'all niggas could, nigga, yeah, nigga, I think that nigga August Alsina and Jaden Smith were boyfriends. Yeah, I think that. And I think that, nigga, that's what fucked that nigga when that nigga mama was, you feel me? I guess that nigga was still like kind of whatever bi type shit. You feel what I'm saying? It happened in the background. Like, you feel me? So, like, I think nigga, it's possible that nigga daddy and them could have been flipping that nigga all this all season. Like, nigga WWE type of shit. SmackDown. Like that bitch look cold. That bitch got a bald head. Like you feel me? Bitch say she got leukemia or whatever, alopecia and all this and all that. But bitch, if you and Tupac had the same shit, bitch, why you still got here? Cause this is a story. Tupac got beat up so bad by the Oakland police. He had actions that just never actually shady shit. Okay, maybe he did have alopecia, but nigga, they be bald, bitch. You bitch, you got a low top country boozy faggot. This bitch Jada P got a low top boozy faggot. The country grammar stock. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here with them bullshit ass lies, maybe like nigga, you know what I'm saying? She did that nigga like because she probably nigga give the nigga the Super Sucker 3000. The nigga be staying in me like you feel me like them niggas is freaks, bro. So it's just like you know what I mean. For me, it's just like that shit wild because around that time, that's when all the kids went crazy. Like they all started going crazy. Like after that little incident, like you feel me? You see this nigga getting skinny, taking pills, hanging out with motherfuckers. You feel me? Doing all type of weird shit. Your daughter over there laid up with 30-year-old. Be like, how do your son come out gay as fuck like that? If you ain't doing no gay shit. If you ain't doing no gay shit, how your kids coming out like that? Magic Johnson, Dwayne Wade. Yeah, nigga. How your kids coming out like that, nigga, if you ain't doing no gay shit? Or involved in some hypersexual, homosexual shit. Fuck nah, nigga. Yeah. So, yeah. I got five, let's talk. Real talk. Man. It's the time again, tell a friend, tell the motherfucker, share, like, and subscribe. My mind was running wild at first. I ain't gonna lie. I was like maybe I'm tripping, but then I just started thinking, like, you know, Puffy and Will Smith, they cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, who was doing a lot of beats, like was in the hip hop business, and the nigga's son, QD3. You feel me? Or whatever the nigga name was. And the Tupac was fucking Quincy Jones' daughter. So like that was all in the like hip hop and shit. Quincy Jones is that nigga white probably was the same way. You feel me? Like these niggas be fruitcakes, these niggas be straight. I just gotta show you that all these niggas is down to do something. But watch this next video. Y'all tune into this next video because I'm gonna go down the rabbit hole and I'm gonna say how I feel about some motherfuckers involving these same little few people though.